All right, how about this one? It's not enough just to afford the car. You have to be able to afford the insurance and the gas.
Ooh, yeah.
It's kind of back to like that house thing. Like you can pay for it and like pay it off, but then you guys got these like
There's
little
all these
things.
other costs associated.
So you got a car and you pay for it and it's like, oh, it's mine. But then you have all this other stuff.
Well, let's talk about the cost. Insurance, here's a stat. National average for car insurance is now $2,150 per year, according to Forbes Advisor. So this is a big one because I feel like when you start driving as a kid, your parents are still largely like footing the bill. Like, did your parents make you pay for insurance and gas and all of that?
Well, we had insurance they covered, but we had a set amount of money every month that they did give us. I think it was like $200 maybe.
Okay.
$100, $150. I can't remember. But we had to budget that amount, or if we wanted more money, we had to go get a job and all the things. So that did cover gas and covered like our clothes. Like if we ever bought new clothes, mom and dad never bought our clothes. We had to buy it. So like that kind of thing. So it's kind of built in a little bit to the Ramsey system, I would say. Yeah.
But when you get off your parents' car insurance and you get on your own and you're paying for it, you drive differently. I truly think you drive differently.
Well, and it's just like crazy the amount of money now, George. Like in some states, the insurance it's really high. It's really high.
Well, and what some people do, never recommend this. They just avoid it. They go, you know what? I'm not going to get insurance, which is illegal.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Don't do that. It can be detrimental. And if you don't have enough insurance, that's another problem. A lot of people are undercovered. Like they only have $100,000 in liability. Well, that can go real fast if you get into a wreck.
I know.
And so you got to make sure you have the right coverage. I'm gonna do one better for the audience and drop a link to our insurance pros in the car insurance world. They can shop the top companies for you. I just saved our associate producer, Skylar. Can I say this, Skylar? I got her hooked up with them. They saved her $80 a month with way better coverage.
Oh, seriously?
So you saved $1,000 a year.
So great. See, look at that.
Because I was like, you're overpaying, girl. Come on, life's too short to overpay on car insurance.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah,
what an angel you are, George.
I try. All right. Gas, again, is a problem. It's gone way up over the years. And even electricity, it costs money. I don't know if you guys know this, because we get calls on the Ramsey show, and they're like, I'm going to get an electric car because then it's free. I'm like, I'm sorry. Do you think electricity is free? I get an email from the electric company, and they can actually break out. They say, hey, here's how much you
pay then? Do you know?
It's like $13.
A month?
Yeah, $13
a month. How often do you plug in?
I'd say I charge up a few times a month.
Okay.
So it's really not. It's not that
terrible.
bad.
Yeah, it's
in
not
Tennessee.
Terrible.
Now in Massachusetts, my dad now has a Tesla. It's 3 times the cost for electricity to charge in Massachusetts versus Tennessee.
That's where you live. It's where you live. Well, good.
Cents per kilowatt. That's what you want to find out.
All right, last one, George, and this is a doozy. This one will get me. Is that you're behind on at least one doctor visit. That is the hard part about being an adult. You are in charge of you.
You're in charge, and it's easy to go, I'm going to put off that dentist. I'm going to put off that skin check. Forget the eye doctor. I'll keep my old glasses from 5 years ago.
Yo, this is my worst. Out of all of this,
this is your toxic trait?
This is terrible. I'm terrible.
What's an appointment you're like, I know I've punted this so far?
Oh, the dentist for sure.
When's the last time?
But I think it's a scam because I'm fine. My teeth are fine.
As far as we know.
I don't go to the dentist.
That's like saying my car is fine because I got a car wash.
I went to the dentist and I did the whole 1 year thing or whatever. And then every time I went, they're like, it looks great. It looks great. Never had it's great. It's great. And finally I was like, okay, I'm going to go to 1 year. And then I went to 2 years and then I didn't go. And then I went to the dentist last year for the first time. And I can't even tell you how long. And he was like, looks great. And I was like, see, an electric toothbrush does wonders, and I don't need to go.
Is this like Ramsey DNA?
Yeah, it's genes.
I go twice a year to the dentist,
genes?
and they're always like, well, we got to watch that cavity.
That's me too.
I have to take a close look at that. We got a new machine we're going to use on this.
So maybe
give me
if
an extra
I had bad
$150.
teeth, I would, but every time, nothing, y'all. Nothing. So that skin,
Can I tell you, I do have my wife is making me get a skin check appointment. So that's on the calendar
good.
this
That
month.
is one that makes me nervous. Like melanoma and cancer and stuff. I don't like that one.
I'll tell you, I have not got a physical from the doctor's office in years.
Me neither, George. Me neither.
Can I tell you why, though?
Why?
Last time I went, he literally said, why are you here? I went, I thought you're supposed to get your physical every year. He said, you're a young, healthy man. I went, how do I know that unless I come see you? And you do whatever you do to make sure I'm a young, healthy man.
I know.
And so I haven't been back.
I know. Well, when he took my blood pressure at the OB, he said, perfect. And I said, great. So I'm not going to go get a physical. It's bad, y'all.
Only
I know
Rachel
everyone in
would
the
be
comments
like,
is going to be
flex with the compliment of her blood pressure being perfect.
At one point, they said I had the blood pressure of a runner. I was like, oh no. That's a great.
Do they get tips? Do they
I
turn
don't
it
know.
like
I
tip
just have
screen
great
after?
blood pressure. I don't know. Great teeth, great blood pressure. I don't know.
Oh my
So anyways, the
gosh.
doctor situation is really bad. Now my kids, I'm on top of that. I do their yearly. I do dentists for them. I mean, all of it. So
And for some reason, you think as an adult, my health will only get better.
it only goes up. Anyways,
So
this is my bad.
crazy.
This is my bad one. I know. I need to. And Winston is so he does it all. Does it all. It's like I have a doctor's appointment this month, and I'm like, how? Because you just had a doctor's appointment last month. But it's like a dermatologist. It's all
Gets it knocked out.
he keeps up with his stuff.
Yeah.
I do not.
Well, part of this is having, health insurance in place and an HSA.
What a fun transition, George.
Well, I'm just saying it makes it easier when you know like you're not going to take the brunt of the bill.
I know it is true.
Because you're paying for this health insurance. Insurance transfers risk to the insurance company instead of you for things you can't handle.
That's right.
Health is one of those things. And an HSA, we've mentioned on the show before, but a health savings account, if you have a high deductible health plan, is a great way to save for those expenses.
Yep, that's right.